Ruben Neves. Now he's off and running. It'll be a throw-in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's shifting through the gears here. Taken back almost at once. Rafael Leao. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Tries to play it through. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's been caught on it. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha. Vitinha! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
João Neves. Shot could be on. Dembele. Showing great feet there. And here's Bernardo Silva. Good read, needed to be. Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And back, just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bruno Fernandes. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. He's in 1-0. Great chance! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And the finish! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha calmly anticipates. And that's been won straight back. He shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ronaldo is behind this one. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Mendes. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Doué. That's a little off target. Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, that's ambitious. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. João Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. João Neves. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Vitinha. That's Ruben Neves. And it's Vitinha. And Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. Well, they've got it again. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. João Neves. Short changes him with that pass. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Vamos aplaudir a entrada em campo dos nossos jogadores.
That gets us going once more. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover. In he goes again!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Konate clears. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Koundé. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot! And again! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France palpably stronger, better, superior. Oh, super find. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Doué. João Neves aims beyond the defence. Dembele. Olise. And it's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
France's free kick then. Portugal choosing to make the first change. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Olise! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was vital. Nuno Mendes. And this is Ronaldo. He is through here. This might spell take chance for a shot. He's having a pop. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Portugal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Dembele with the clearance. Out for a throw. Rabiot. Vega gets across to intercept that. That is good alertness. Olise. Great vision. Mbappe has the space to scheme. And he was alert to it. Rafael Leao. Looking for options. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konate can clear it away. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. João Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. Tries one from range! It is a very, very good save.
Portugal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And it's Mendes. Vitinha. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mbappe, always goal side, tries a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Vega. Vitinha. Vega cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Vega goes sliding in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, super ball. He's found some space. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he's going to have his name taken.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for and it was a reckless lunge.
This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Clinical, just and that is as far as it goes. France have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe on the score sheet 3 times, very much the man. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said his...
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury.
And the shot!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, that's ambitious. Rice. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Konsa cuts out the pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Good read, needed to be. Rice. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a great ball here. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Brahim Diaz! Brahim Diaz! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Morocco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Morocco are back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
Can he finish? Caught offside that time. El Ainawi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kane receives it in a good position here, and he's there to get it away. Hakimi, foot in. Bellingham, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. El Ainawi. El Kanous. Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Rice. Looking to play and shoots! Goal! Morocco! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's destined for the flank, and he lines up a cross. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. Chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rice plays it short. Hakimi plays it all the way forward. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. He's having a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Anderson. He's well positioned here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking for the run. Konsa spots it and intercepts. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He's had a shot! And that is well cleared. El Ainawi. He's in a great position here. Now it's Al-Kanous. Rice short changes him with that pass. And he's been shifted off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now that's well seen too. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Please be made aware that
Morocco
smoking is
leading
only
by
permitted in
3,
designated
and
areas
normally
within
that
these
would do,
grounds.
and some.
Everyone, please
But this
welcome
feels like no
players.
ordinary game. So we're off again.
England really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So could they be onto something here? Looking for options for movement. Mazraoui. And it's Diaz. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. And he shoots! He's having a pop! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madueke. That's rather hopeful. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
El Canous. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Kane. Rice. That's been cut out, well played. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. England are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
This is a promising build-up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence.
It's
a sharp little ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's going wide left. He's got away. Real chance here. Brahim Diaz. O'Reilly can clear it away. Passes short and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Anderson. Rice. And that has left him in a heap. Well, played right into his path. And he is dashing away. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Stones is there, and he can pick it up. Hakimi. No, that's been intercepted. Konsa. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Madueke. Kane. Hakimi. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Madueke. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kane. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Brahim Diaz. Pass somewhat off target. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Brahim Diaz! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Oh, well measured. There's the shot! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And that will be it. England illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
It is a deeply historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. A pair of neighbours ready to go at each other again.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
We're up and running then. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Deftly away. It's a threatening ball. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Ferran Torres. He won't be happy with that one. Vitinha. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vitinha. Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Stood up well to him there. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. He's picked his way through. João Neves. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. He's through here. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Vitinha certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That is good alertness. Now it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. And a chance! And that was very necessary. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for options for movement. Quality ball. Rafael Leao. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's had a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's...
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Goes for a shot! And that is well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been won straight back. Thinks about the shot. Fabian Ruiz. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Nuno Mendes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oyarzabal is there, and he's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Pedro Neto. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Portugal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vitinha does well to get it back. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it out wide.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better...
Gets his head on it! Oh, he's been caught, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's been hooked away. And he's managed to gift it back. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get away? Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. But that has not gone well. Rafael Leao might just make this. Oh, that's clever. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
João Neves. That whistle's gone, that's foul. João Neves has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rafael Leao, 60 minutes played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. He's got away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mendes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. He's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Oyarzabal! Mendes, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Ruiz. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao, can he spark a counter here? And it's Ruiz. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now, can they get him away? Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a delicate pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Back to the keeper it goes. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's a good spell of possession, this. Takes a shot! It's in! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Spain cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he can thump it away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Pedri. He is through here. Now it's Gavi. Araujo. Nuno Mendes.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Nuno Mendes. That is good strength. Oh, it's come loose. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. That pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe! Doué! Oh, there's a probing ball. Nemecha. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Dembele.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Elise aims beyond the defence. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also...
Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! France! Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 17 minutes is number 7, Dembele.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rabiot. And it's Musiala. Space for him to turn and look. Nemecha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni. It's a pretty loose pass. Ended up in no man's land. And here's Musiala. He can run onto that. Goretzka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that looks a decent ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Musiala. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Dembele. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's chosen to go back. Time and again they are repelled. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doué.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tar cuts it out. Hernandez. The ball has bounced loose now. France have it back and can go again. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. France coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0
for our World Charity Fund.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
France just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
The second period is underway.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, super ball. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Dembele. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitz and Mecha. Spread out to the left. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's been slipped through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to get it clear. Goretzka. It's Goretzka! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! Germany are all square! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Germany restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's a sharp little ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tar getting this one clear. Oh, they could break here. That ball looks a good one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot could be on, and the shot! Now, oh, he's been caught on it, and one more try! Goal, Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution in progress.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Germany have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Schlotterbeck. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with the corner, they're first. Schlotterbeck gets it away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, that's been intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he was quick to react. Great vision. Havertz. John Shawley! Sensational from Wirtz! A finish right from the top draw. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, Shawley. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Stiller is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task.
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcola. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, that chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Musiala! Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position. He's going for goal! And that's in! So could they be onto something here?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Wirtz. Saliba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And here's Wirtz. And the finish! Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, that was vital. Akliush. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that will be the final act. Germany have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Musiala voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes.
Please
but that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Match are now available.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful. and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So straight into the action. Now it's Havertz.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Dembele. Now it's Doué. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stiller. It's a good spell of possession, this. Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Doué. Havertz. Played with finesse. Threads one in. Can he finish? Heavenly from Havertz! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chance for a shot! He lifts the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Musiala, looking to play him in. Showing great feet there. Musiala! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
No way through there. Aimed beyond the defence. Germany have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Mbappe finds himself offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Goretzka. Pass somewhat off target. Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. He's shifting through the gears here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, super find. He has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass is just off target. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Upamecano cuts it out. Now it's Doué.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, nicely intercepted. Tar. Musiala. And it's Musiala. Rabiot. Great vision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Everyone, please welcome
It's an
the two
eye-catching
sides.
scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Germany will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. The second half is up and running.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well timed, excellent interception. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Goretzka. Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Well, there's the clearance. Knocks it, takes a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Goretzka. Wirtz. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Out towards the flank. He slings it in. Oh, well played. Gross. Musiala. That's been slipped through. Rabiot kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nubel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Musiala. Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly out wide. He's not got that quite right. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Rabiot. Dembele. Oh, that has not gone well. Musiala. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Goretzka! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Wits! Great chance! Sensational from Wits! About as smooth as it gets. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass.
Shapes to shoot! Caught offside that time. Quality ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Mbappe. Tar stands tall and stands strong. Goretzka. Now it's Olise. And he was alert to it. Stiller. Havertz. Gross. And it's Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dembele. Tar. Not the most accurate pass. That looks a good ball through. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Musiala. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Doué. And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted. Schlotterbeck. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Wirtz.
France really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about...
He's in! Must be! Poor robust challenge. It's their second corner of the game. Germany have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's a sharp little... Musiala!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bout of passing here, and he shoots!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Brought out the best in the keeper. Oh, it's Dembele. He's through here. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So straight into the action. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique...
Just the keeper in his way. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Valverde with a real chance here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Valverde!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Asensio. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Rashford. And this is Lewandowski. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
Yamal! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to play it through. And he can thump it away. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they're back on the ball again. Yamal tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that should get the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bernal has it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! Superb from Lewandowski! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 30 minutes gone. Knocks it into space. Carreras gets into a good position. Oh, super ball! Balde. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. And that was nowhere near his best.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's made its way to him, and he's lost his man here. Good read, needed to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's a good ball. Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior! And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Madrid get the ball rolling in the second half. Carreras charging forward down that flank. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's some... Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's on his own. He's free, he has... Can he finish? And he's done it!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lewandowski is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
He's had a shot! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona.
And a chance! And he scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Cleared away. What a throw in. Araujo. Oh, he's having a go! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's in plenty of space here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Real chance! Lewandowski, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Well, what about it? Madrid are hurt by just about the final punch. Shot a goal! Outstanding by Rashford! A finish right from the top draw! And they've come roaring back into the lead. Where does this go from here?
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona with the lead.
While it's great commitment on show here, they'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That has been cut short.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. And he's managed to... Mbappe! We are into overtime. Yamal. No outsmarting him this time. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. That's going to go a long way. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Now, can he find a finish? And the shot! And there goes their last chance. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing...
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
We are just getting started. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had to...
Oh, what's he done? Gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Yamal. Mastantuono. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Madrid would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Out of play for a throw. Vinicius Junior. Asensio promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Lewandowski. And he's picked it up out wide. Gavi. Araujo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? Balde. That pass isn't the best. This is a promising build-up. Gavi. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has two. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Valverde. Probing pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eric Garcia.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Eric Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rashford. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. Alaba getting this one clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Yamal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Bernal. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts. Carreras. It's Vinicius Junior. Mastantuono. Bernal. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Out for a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that has put paid to that. Great vision. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rashford. Look at the space here. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Madrid have reclaimed it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Gavi. Bernal. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. That gets us going once more. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's taken it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great ball if he can get there. Now Mbappe. Shot, surely! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's in, must be! Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Gavi. Lewandowski. Pedri. Balde. Yamal in acres of space out wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade.
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Madrid benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's good running with the ball. Pass is just off target. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a cute ball. Spread neatly. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, a gilt-edged shot, and the shot! Bernal, Gavi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Carreras has it in a wide position. And it's claimed by the keeper. That is good alertness. Threads one in. Oh, what a ball! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Rashford is standing over this one. Now, this could be a chance. No way through, so that shapes to shoot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Carreras. Vinicius Junior. And Alaba. And back to the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Balde makes the interception. Mastantuono, great defending, strong and determined. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Alaba does well to get it back. That has not gone well. And it's Bernal. And here's Yamal. And that is well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Spread out to the left. Carreras producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Asensio wins the duel this time. Araujo cuts it out. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. Martin. Lewandowski. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's picked out the run. Pedri. Gavi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Well, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And there's the shot! And there's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now it's Rashford. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mastantuono.
2 minutos de descuento.
And he welcomes it in. So much time. Real chance! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is not... And the shots! Well, now it's and again! And that's a good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels. And the shot! And there's his goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski. Gavi. Great vision. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bernal. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they're back on the ball again. Martin gets across to intercept that. And this is Lewandowski. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bernal. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Yamal. Bernal. Yamal. Threads one in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, cracking ball. Chance, surely! Of course! Barcelona are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Gavi! Oh, fine stuff from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Asensio spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Bernal. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Mastantuono. And here's Bellingham. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Alaba. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. Now it's Rashford. Alaba cuts it out. Bernal is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. And
He's having a shot! Superb from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple.
Impressive jump! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
It's Lewandowski! Carreras gets it clear. And it's Balde. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's been played through. And he's managed to get Vinicius Junior! Dispatched clinically. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Yamal. Mastantuono. Played into space. Now that's well seen too. That pass isn't the best. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Rashford. That has not gone well. Mastantuono. Yamal. Balde. Balde is in a really good position out wide. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Lewandowski, and it's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine. And that is the end of the first half. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And we are back underway. He's found space here. Oh, it's a great shoot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Madrid have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Yamal, Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There's the shot! And he scores! And here's Rashford. Asensio promptly onto that, and that is that. Araujo cuts out the pass.
Madrid are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Yamal, can he finish? Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish of true class. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Yamal, and he was quick to react. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it for Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Lewandowski. Asensio gets over and intercepts. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Noses back in front once more! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Lewandowski. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It is compelling, this. Decent chance! Straight at the keeper.
Lamine Yamal simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
And he cuts out the supply. He's through here, and it's made its way to him. Oh, just skips. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gavi. Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Just eases him off the ball. Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Rashford clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Searching pass he's played there. Mastantuono driving forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely ball and a chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think.
Big chance! And with that, the end. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.